Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. I have another layout here for my December project, which is the gift for my sister. I ended up with 15 total layouts, and this is the one that's titled He's a Little Man. So I have this 5x7 photo, and then I also have a piece of white cardstock 12x12, and then this Paper Studio paper, and it's called Baby Blue Paisley, and it's 8.5 by 11. Now, as you saw right there, I am writing down what supplies I'm using, and I am actually going to start doing a coordinating blog post with each layout that I put on my YouTube channel with all these supplies listed in it. So if you're interested in finding out exactly what I'm using, just go over to my blog, and it's WordPress. It's www.designbymelody.wordpress.com is what it should be. But I will put a link in the description box of my YouTube video for you to be able to just click on the link and make it pretty easy. Now, this layout ends up being relatively simple now that I have a large photo and then just a simple background here. I'm going to use this American Crafts Premium ribbon, and it's kind of in a dark blue. It's not necessarily navy, but it's definitely a darker blue. And I am using my grid mat on the back to kind of help me line up that ribbon across the bottom. Now this is going to give me a little bit of a grounding element for my title. And I just secure my ribbon on the back with some washi tape. If you noticed, I put a little bit of glue runner along the edges where it runs off the edge of the 12x12 to keep it steady as I turn over the paper and glue it on the back or tape it on the back. So I am using a couple different alphas here. I've got a jelly bean soup alpha in mushroom gray, and those are the alpha beans. I have that Fancy Pants large alpha in black that I did man with, and then I'll use a smaller Fancy Pants alpha, and these are the this blue one is Fancy Pants Designs Wave Searcher Alpha. And you see all these chipboard pieces that I have laying off to the side, and those are actually a Pebbles set. It's the chips in splash blue, and these are a bit older. I don't know that if they offer these anymore, but these were given to me in a rack by Jenny, and I really like them. So I just really like the blue, and it really helps the fact that I'm actually doing a bunch of layouts that are based on boys, and I have a lot of blues that I'm using, so it works really well to be able to use these. I'm using the large brackets here to kind of frame in my title here, and it also adds just a little bit of a simple embellishment at the bottom here. I just use my Tombow Mono multi-adhesive to glue those down. Now, this Tombow Mono bottle has lasted me almost 2 years, and I am almost out of it. Like, I have to sometimes shake the bottle to get it out. But I use it sparingly. I don't coat things in it. I just, draw a very simple line. And I'm letting that go directly over the ribbon. I really like the kind of layering piece layering part that is shown there. Now, I have a bunch of these different chips pieces, and I'm trying to decide which ones I want to use. I want to use more than just the frame around the title, so I'm trying to decide what else I want to use. Now, this photo is of my nephew at a wedding, and he's just so cute. He just had a haircut, and he looks like he's really enjoying himself, and the quality of the photo is really nice as well. So I actually took this from my sister's Facebook page. Totally Facebook stalked her, but that's what family's for. At least that's what I'm going to say. But I'm trying to figure out where else I want to add these chipboard pieces on the layout. I have this camera, and these are cut from a Bella Boulevard paper. It's the Snapshots collection, and there's a paper that was called the Borders, and that's what I cut it from. I had borders on one side, and the other side was gray with all these cameras. So I cut them all out. I had a ton of them, and this is the end of it. I'm using all of them, the rest of them, I believe, on this layout. I also have this washi tape, which I really like, and I wish I knew where it was from. So if any of y'all know, please let me know. It was given to me in a rack a while. I guess it was a swap. It wasn't necessarily a rack. It was a swap probably about a year ago now. And she gave me just a little spool of the washi tape, and it goes through 2 different designs of labels that are date labels. And I use it all the time. I always put it on a piece of white, or typically put it on a piece of white paper and then cut around it. So it's not really transparent through the white part of it, or part of the design. So if y'all know where it's from, or if you know of one that's similar to it, let me know, because I love adding these little date labels on my pages. So I've kind of created a little bit of a gray banner at the top, and then also I used a bit of the ribbon, and I'm making just a small cluster up here at the top, and I'm going to use that like flourish chipboard piece, and then I'll use the chipboard arrow down here at the bottom right, and I'm just adding some sequins, and this is really pretty much almost going to complete my layout. I'm checking to see if there's anything else I want to add. I have the photo right now laying on the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I did round the corners using my 1/4 inch side of my corner chomper, and then I glued that down before I glued the ribbon, of course, to the title. Now these sequins are from Studio Calico. They're gray sequins, and I like them because they're almost okay, this is going to sound weird, but it's kind of like a brown toned gray versus a silver toned gray, a dull gray, not a silver by any means. So it's just a different tone of gray, and I really like it because it has a I don't really know how to describe it, but I just like the way that it looks with the blue. It's not competing. It's definitely a different color, and it's not shiny at all. Now I have this Enjoy sticker, and I'm just putting it on a piece of white cardstock, just like I did the washi tape, and I cut around it. And that is from a We Are Memory Keepers archived sticker sheet. I have their archived collection pack, and I just took the sticker sheet and cut it apart. Part of it was alphas, and part of it was like word stickers. So I just cut the word sticker part of it off. Now, I've mentioned this before, when I adhere my sequins, I just squeeze a little bit of glue on a piece of paper, and then I take the sequins and dip it in the glue and then put it directly back on the paper. It's just a little bit easier than me, putting a little glue spot on the paper. Now, my paper wasn't exactly adhered down right there, so I just stuck my Tombow Mono directly under it and just kind of adhered the edge. And I'm adhering that Enjoy sticker right on top of the flourish. The reason I did that is because I had black on the title, black down there by the date label, and I didn't have anything in the top, so I wanted to bring a black element up there. And the word enjoy really truly applies to just about anything. So, and then I have a tiny little chipboard circle that's inside the middle of the camera, and it is it just has a little blue star on it. I'm just trimming off all the excess pieces here. And I just pulled back that ribbon while I trim off the little edge of that gray banner, and then I'll adhere the ribbon around the edge, around the back side, just like I did before. I like to do that so you don't see the frayed edges. Just a little bit of a cleaner look. Just throwing my trash away in my little trash bin, and then I'm going to mat the photo on a piece of white cardstock or a piece of white paper, and that will totally finish this layout. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and then also subscribe so you can see all the other videos that I have coming up. I have a lot of videos here in the next week or two, and then I have a new January thing that I'm going to be starting, so as soon as I get all that finalized, I will share that with you. I hope you guys enjoy this. Also, don't forget to go check out my blog, where you can see all the supplies that I used written down exactly, so you can see everything. All right, thanks again, guys. Have a great day. Bye.